everybody. I'm working on cool stuff again this week. I'm so excited. In the Clinical AI Club next month, everybody keeps asking, like last month, they were asking, how do we do Canva? How do I use AI at Canva? And at the time, I was like, there's some AI in there, but it's not that great. And then on April 10th, Canva released this whole new AI suite that you can use inside of Canva. I think it's for pro members. Some of the features are for pro members. So the one I wanted to just talk about today that I've been playing with is amazing. I took this course. It was like a $47 course talking about bulk create inside of Canva. So if you guys haven't messed with this yet, here's my workflow, what I've been doing so far with it. I went into ChatGPT. I have this amazing prompt that I've developed for the Clinical AI Club members. You guys are going to die when you see this prompt. It's super long and complicated, but it's basically, here's my business, here's everything about me. And if you've been working in ChatGPT for a while, you know that it already knows you pretty well. So if it already knows you, you could just say like fill in the blanks. But if you're brand new to it, there's tons of like places in this template that you can fill in and have it do exactly what you want it to do. But you go in, give ChatGPT the prompt and tell it, based on this prompt, I want you to make 30 days worth of social media content for me based on, this, and this that you know about me, my business, what I've tried to do, what I've tried to educate my audience about, all that stuff. And then inside of the prompt, it's basically telling you to prepare a spreadsheet for you. You know, ChatGPT can do spreadsheets, it can do PDFs, it can do Google Docs for you. It doesn't always work exactly right, but usually it'll generate it for you. If you click it, save it, download it, you can save it to your computer, but those links do expire. And I find it's hard to get it to do the links again. So if you're doing this, make sure you save those immediately inside of ChatGPT. But you go in, you give it this prompt, and then part of the prompt is part of the bulk create in Canva, which is a new AI tool that they have. It's amazing. So you tell it to create 5 columns in this long prompt. And the first one is title and text overlay. The next one is short description. The next one is visuals. The next one is caption and body. And the next one is call to action. So this is what you're telling ChatGPT to do in this like really amazing prompt that I came up with. And I actually learned it from somebody else, along with this information about yourself and your business and all of that stuff. So literally the magic of ChatGPT, you hit enter and it creates this for you and it puts it all in these columns for you. And then it creates a spreadsheet for you. You download the spreadsheet. You go over to Canva. And again, I think this might be a pro feature, but pro on Canva is like $200 or something like that. Like it's nothing for a year in Canva to be able to make all this social media stuff. So you take it over and open up bulk create. And it's like you can create a spreadsheet in bulk create. You create the spreadsheet and you paste this Excel spreadsheet that ChatGPT just made for you. And it's got all of the columns filled in. It's got title and text overlay, what you should put on the social media content, a short description. It's got a visual. It gives you like a prompt almost for like what the visual should look like. So like a therapist typing at a computer, feeling confused, like it'll have a little prompt like that. Caption and body, like the caption that you could have in there, and a call to action, like download my free guide or book an appointment or whatever you told it to do in that really complicated prompt that I'm going to give the Clinical AI Club members. So you put it in there, you copy paste it, and it's all in there. Then what I would suggest is go in and sort of like edit to make sure it's exactly how you want it to be for each one. It's hard to explain it unless I'm showing it to you, but if you go in and play around with it, you'll be able to probably figure this out too. So after you do that, there's a part in the spreadsheet where you go in and you can connect the information. Basically, you go under Canva AI. You have a template that you pick for Instagram Reels, for example. You go to that template, you put all the same title and content in the template that's also in this bulk create spreadsheet that you go into. And then once you're in the bulk create, under actions, you'll see them in there. There's all these different actions that you could do. So you can tell it after you've got everything filled in, out of the visuals column, you want to take the description that ChatGPT generated. You want to copy that little prompt right there, put it in design under like photos in your Canva bulk create. It's going to generate these photos based on the prompt with AI, or it'll search like already like the stock photos and all of that in there. What I did is I went to Kling AI. I gave the prompts to Kling and I had it generate 10-second videos of these little prompts. So I've got all these different AI videos. And then I took a screenshot and I uploaded it into this bulk create spreadsheet that I put in there. You go under actions in the bulk create and you tell it to connect to the template. You go in, it's like, now I want you to create, bulk create. And then it like brings up, says, what template do you want to use? The template you already selected, you connect to it. You connect each cell to each part of the template, and then you hit bulk create. It walks you through the whole process. And again, Clinical AI Club members, I'm not doing this justice, but I'm going to show you how to do all this inside the club. And then you hit bulk create, and it takes it, it puts the title, it puts the little like hook that it created, it puts the visual, inside of that template that you already told it to use. And then it's got the captions all generated for you. So after it does that bulk create, it's basically perfect. It put 30 pieces of content with everything that I already created. It's already ready made for you based on this template that you chose inside of Canva. So all you have to do next literally is download what it made for you, go put it on your social media, copy the caption and stick it in the captions, and you're done. Like, it literally made 30 days of content. And you could do this every month, or you could say do it for the next year. Like, you could take a Saturday, create this stuff, and you have this content for the next year. It's going to be your personalized template that you like, the fonts that you like, the colors. Like, you could set all that up ahead of time. Yeah, your branding. You guys might remember I did a presentation on branding for Alma, which talks a lot about like keeping consistent colors and fonts so people know that it's your content. And it's created. It is like freaking created. It's so exciting that it can do this. And this is particularly good if you're somebody that likes to do like faceless IG or social media, because you could pick these stock photos and you put the hook over it, the content over it. It does take a little bit of trying to figure out, how do I connect the spreadsheet and the bulk create? How do I get the images and all that stuff? But once I put the images in, you guys would not believe this. I mean, it's like really good content. It's static though. Some of you guys might want to like do videos, but you could still use this content for that. So you could take the little hook overlay, you can copy and paste it from Canva once you're in Instagram or wherever you want to do it. You could just record a B-roll of you like sitting at your computer or something like that, put it in Instagram, and then just go copy and paste this content that I already put in the spreadsheet for you. So there's lots of different ways to do it. The bulk create is really cool. At first, I made a mistake. I put the videos in because I was like, oh, if I could put these videos in and make it a reel and just have it already do the overlays and everything, like that's amazing. But it would not let me do it with videos. So I had to use a static picture. So again, those of you that are faceless and like to just put like interesting pictures and content on social media and not necessarily a picture of yourself, you can also do it that way with these stock photos. So super interesting. I hope I didn't confuse you guys more than help you, but that's one of the new Canva AI things that we're talking about in the Clinical AI Club coming up in May. Some of the other ones is just, if you're in Canva and you like go down the sidebar, you'll see Canva AI. You can go in there. It's already got prompts for you. You can upload pictures of yourself if you want to. You can upload all kinds of stuff to it. And literally you click design for me, social media, format is Instagram post. You can click that. And then you give it a prompt of what you want to create. And it's pretty darn good. It even has like these like templates already underneath of it that you can click. You guys know I like to just tell you what I'm working on and what I'm so excited about. And this Canva AI stuff is crazy. And I'm like really inundated in it right now because I'm making the content for May for the Clinical AI Club. But Canva AI, there's so much you can do. And I feel like there's still stuff I don't even know. But these bulk create through spreadsheets, if you go in there and play with it, and if you know anything about Excel, it can walk you through it. But you could also use ChatGPT. You could say, walk me through how to do bulk create in Canva, and it's going to do it for you. It's incredible. So I hope you guys find that helpful. So go play with it. I'd love if you play with it. If you want to tell us your process and what you made with Canva AI, I'd love to see it. Clinical AI Club members, you guys are going to get probably too much content because I know I try to keep it bite-sized, but I'm so excited about it. And there's so much different things you can do. The other AI thing I didn't mention is Dream Labs inside of Canva, which is another really cool thing. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions. I want to try to answer them for you. And you can basically use ChatGPT to walk you through how to use it if you want to try it for yourself. But I hope I didn't confuse you too much either. You can do it for 30 days. You can do it for 90 days. You could say, do my content for a whole year and have it make a spreadsheet for you, copy the spreadsheet, put it into bulk create and see what it comes up with. Just remember under the image part, it's really important to put an actual image in there that you wanted to use. So I would just say do that. And yeah, have fun. It's awesome. This is going to make social media content creation so much easier. If you're not in the AI Club yet, come in, join us. You guys are going to love this module. It's going to help you and save you so much time with your social media. And of course, remember Barry's is there for you. I'm getting ready to launch with Barry's a new podcast, and it's going to be clinician facing. And the guests we have lined up for this thing are incredible. I can't wait to share it with you guys. And we decided we're going to call it Between Sessions with Barry's. I love it so much. I'm so excited. So it's going to be tons of great content to help you like between sessions. It's not all AI stuff. It's going to be just like clinical information. I'm going to be interviewing tons of amazing people. One of the people we have lined up is like a professor from Harvard talking about some really cool like research that he's doing. So I can't wait. It'll probably launch, I'm thinking like end of May, because we have to record like 4 sessions before we can really share it out publicly. We have to like have a backlog of sessions before we can do that. So anyway, wanted to update you on that too. And if you have any questions, let me know. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.